So these come from conscious discipline, and we can just practice. One that I know that they do a lot in aire, balloon. So you put your hand on top and breathe 3 times. And we do that 3 times, right?
Yes.
And the nice thing is, by having the visual next to the special place in the room, a child can remember and choose one of these breathing exercises to do on their own.
Yes, sometimes it's hard at the beginning for us to teach them how to breathe. It's hard for us. So grown-ups also, we have to learn how to breathe, because it's not a breathing from here, it's a breathing from here. We have to fill this with air. So for example, we have some things like this one we use for them to have a visual and something to touch, like, and feel how it is to fill your tummy with air. And this is really useful. I'm gonna pass it so you can touch it. What if they don't want to breathe?
Yeah, that's what.
Happen to you, like, oh honey, let's breathe because I see you feel. No. What then? What?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
No, you breathe.
Okay. You don't want to breathe now. I'm gonna breathe for you. Show them it's fine. Don't make them breathe, because we want them to be, again, independent, using those tools that we teach them. If we make them do it, breathe. They're not gonna choose breathing.
You have no problem.
Okay.
He's gonna be in the video. You have no problem. He's gonna be in the video. Maybe. Okay. Thanks. No, just to make sure.
Yeah. Another visual that we use, and I have one over there, but I'm not going to get it right now, is a glitter bottle. You can make one easily at home, or a snow globe, you know, the traditional snow globe. So that visual for especially the very younger children between 1 and 2, if you shake up the snow globe, they can see that all the glitter is everywhere, and it's sort of it's a good visual for them to settle their glitter. So that's analogous with you know, when you're feeling kind of frazzled and you can't even put a name on being upset or whatever happened, somebody took the toy away, you just need a moment. And then sometimes where I was working before, sometimes the children are so used to naming their feelings and what they need that you'll hear them tell each other, like, do you need to settle your glitter? And so they just, it starts to become you know, part of their everyday.
Yes, one thing that is really, it's a big idea in positive discipline, that you have to look behind what your child is doing. What I mean is, like, what is the motivation? What's going on? Why he's doing that? He needs my attention, and he's getting the attention in this way. What's going on? She needs more power. What is going on? It's only like put limits, consequences. No, you need always to look for that iceberg, we call, okay? So the tip of the iceberg is a little thing that, and under, they can explain, we can't explain our motivation sometimes, so imagine them. It's hard, so you have to stop, think about it. And to think about that, we have maybe something that you got before here, because we love this thing. But please, it's a little bit complicated at the beginning, but use it when you don't know what's going on with your child. So we're looking for the child's goal, which is this thing, but we don't know what is the goal. We don't know what she's trying to do. So we first check our feelings. What my child is making me feel with her behavior. Okay. So, and what I tend to do, react when she does what he does. And then, what is my child's response? And go one by one, you will find that maybe it's revenge. because she feels something is unfair. Or maybe it's misguided power. And the last column is the great column that you can find solutions, things to do. Okay? This is really a good tool. We use it. The teacher is, not again, Monica, but we look there and we didn't find. Look again, because this is a good tool.
So this is really good, but
So the hard, you're saying that
You
the
have to
hard
learn
part is
this.
like stop
yeah,
and think.
yeah,
That's exactly what we ask them to do.
yeah.
So all the things we're teaching them, do it with her and be honest. Like right now, I don't know what to do, Zoe. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna breathe and I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll think about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't know what to do. I can make mistakes. We have to model. It's proven that even that our dad is abusing us, even that we know it's awful, we do it again. If my dad tells you don't have to yell at me, but he's yelling at me all the time, we will yell. So we have to write out our amygdala. It's really hard. Imagine as teachers with 20 kids in front of you, you have to teach yourself how to. Yeah,
I
but
don't know how you guys.
no, we don't do either. Fridays, you are exhausted because emotionally it's really hard. It's really hard.
I know.
And but you can learn. Yeah, so just don't be so. I mean, this is really hard, but at the same time, it's the oldest thing we do. I mean, like human beings. So share and be honest. And sometimes, for example, when a child is like, "Mommy, mommy, 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 mommy," you're talking with somebody else. Sorry. I got off camera. It's really useful that you give the attention, just touching. She knows that you are talking with a grown-up and she needs to wait.
Like without words.
But you give attention without words, even looking, but you are, I'm here. Yes, this is a reminder. I'm here. I love you. I'm gonna answer you, but you know.
And what does avoid special services mean?
Like,
That's
I
what
guess
this
like
part
really,
means, yeah.
really, for example, if they are doing something like getting your attention, like not doing that a special moment, sometimes ignore. It's a response that you choose not to give in that moment, in like negative moment, the attention that she's looking for. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm doing really bad. I'm doing really bad with the time. Let me go. Okay, this is really important that you can start doing. I'm sure that you do it, but be conscious that you're doing it and choose when you do it. Get children involved. Get children involved in 3 ways. There are more ways. For example, create routines with them. Routines with visuals. I know it sounds like a school, but try. If you have that routine at home that is going like crazy, that thing that you do every day and it's always crazy, sit with them. Get a paper or a board. Get their ideas. Ask questions, curiosity questions. What and how. And how we can do this. What are the steps that we need to follow to get ready for school in the morning? You choose about the order? Come on, let's see, Pilar. What do we do first? This is crazy. We brush our teeth now? Okay, it's fine. And then what do we do? Okay, write it down and mean it. They get, if you are just like, I'm playing because I know you, I want you like to feel, make it with them and then take pictures of her or him doing it. Doing it. They need that. Sometimes they don't know. They need again and again that visual to know what they have to do, how their bodies have to look when they are picking up, cleaning up, how they can do it, and place it on a place. And something really important, guys, get the boss out of you. If you can take the boss you have inside and put it on that chart with the routine, put it here, put it on the clock, Put it on the cell phone. Put it on whenever you want to put it, the better. So the child doesn't have to do whatever you do, but what the situation needs. Respect the situation. Understand? Okay. But if you set the routines with them, if you look behind the behavior, if you try to give the children what is needed, for example, you just said power. How can I give Zoe power in a way that we can handle the situations? How can I answer Felix's questions in that moment? Do we need to talk about this at home and look for a solution at home? I'm going to answer each question when we walk to school. Maybe I'm not answering questions when we go to school. I mean, it's not a magic, how you say in English? But all those, it's a process. It's not magic. Our classrooms are not easy even with all these things. I know, but, and then consequences. We will talk about consequences. We will look for the way to put the consequences, set limits and consequences. Things have consequences. Positive discipline is not about, we are a team, everything is yes. No, we say no. I love you and no.
Right.
Yep. And you have these two options, and these are the options you have. When we walk to school, we can talk about this and talk about that. And if you ask me about this, that means we're gonna be late, and we can't be late. So what do you choose? We talk about the weather, and we talk about the Christmas celebration that we're having next week. Yep. It's not about we are a team all the time. It's about a team and rules and consequences, and be really consistent and really. Yep. So we will talk about the set limits and consequences now. Sorry that I don't have the but it's a lot of details all together, and it's not easy. But